What is up, YouTube fam? We fucking back. I'm fucking cussing on this one. I haven't cussed on any of them, but we going hard. Kids, parental guidance, please. Anyways, we fucking back at it, bro, with another fucking banger today. If you see my eyes wander up, it's because I'm kind of multitasking, making this video and watching some preseason games. Because football, that's my shit. That's my jam. So just beware of that. But we're gonna talk about fear. People look at fear like being scared. Me personally, I look at it as face everything and rise. You can look at it however you want. I encourage all of you to look at it in a positive way. And then the other thing we're going to focus on today is failure. People look at failure as like not doing, like failing. I mean, there's really no other words to it, but I look at failure as the first step to have success. So, like, if you think you're gonna have success, it depends what you're doing. But if it's like a really big thing, and you think you're gonna fucking like do that shit in the beginning, like it's gonna work, like you're gonna get it, it's probably not. So you have to get used to failure. If you're scared of failure, if you have fear and you fail, people like to run away. You gotta keep going, keep grinding, you know. And the people that want it the most and try the hardest will succeed in the end. And there's a lot of forms of fear, but there's even more forms of success. So that's an important note to make. On top of that, yeah, you just gotta keep plugging, really. I mean, just keep going. You know, whatever you want to do in life, you gotta look at the long term and not just the face value. My dog's barking downstairs, but you gotta look at the long term, not the face value. Because if you just look at the short term, in the long run, you're not gonna have a plan. But you also have to look at the face value. If you just look at long term, the short term, you're not gonna have a plan. So you gotta look at both sides. Um, I'm just dropping my knowledge. This is what I think. If you disagree, it's all good. But yeah, I think you gotta look at face value and long term. More the long term than face value, but it's still both. Me personally, I can want to try to get my real estate license. I live in the state of California, so houses are like the rent and shit and mortgages are really high. So yeah, I wanna deal with that. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try my best, and I know I'll succeed. I ain't really worried about it. Um, but my job right now, I'm not gonna say where I work because it's confidential kind of. But where I work right now, I'm gonna keep that. That's my face value, and the real estate is my long term. So yeah, it's kind of like that. But one more thing I want to talk about is a totally different subject. Is your physical and your mental health. A lot of people try to mask these emotions. They try to like pretend they're not there. I think both those things you should never do. You should never mask them, like let it out, and you can't just pretend they're not there because they clearly are. Um, Something that helps me is I go to the gym, and that kind of helps with physical, obviously, and it's the best natural high you'll ever get in life, mentally. So I mean, if you guys don't do that, you should go. If you can't go or whatever, I mean, just look on the internet, like things that help. I know meditation's one. I mean, if you can't go to the gym, do some workouts at home. Go like run or walk even, your dog or just by yourself. Um, Ladies I know focus on it a lot more than guys. Guys try to shut it down. So my guys out there, if it is a problem, don't ignore it. Ladies, also, not many of you ignore it, but if you need help, do what I tried to say or look it online and try that. Um, yeah. I don't know. I hope you guys like my other video. I hope you guys like this one even more. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Drop in the comments what else you want to see. And yeah, that's all for today's video. But yeah, whatever you want to see, drop in the comments. Remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And peace.